What's the deal, gang? How's everybody doing? We just had a trade in the signal channel. I was trying to take it to stream, but it was taking me a while to get everything up and running. So we were in these cells in the signal channel, but I'm looking to see if we can catch more cells. Let's see if the 5 can come up a bit. Yeah, we got about 5 minutes till New York opens here. And we have news, yes, news in 20 minutes here. We got NFP, or employment change. Zoom door. Oh, yeah. Sorry, gang. There's a lot of you there. My bad. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, Zoom gang. Welcome. And now. Wait. Who still didn't fully wake up? Who's still like partially groggy? Who's David Groggins right now? You guys need to, yeah, you guys need to flex a little. Get that flex in. Get the blood flowing. You flex, the blood flows through the muscles. Let's go. Come on. Let's see those buys. Let's see those buys, everybody. Come on. Yeah. No Spartan cheer, you wake up, everyone. That's the point. That'd be the point. 2 minutes here for New York to open. I'm a bit weary here. I'll tell you why. See this level across here. If we close above this area, you see how the next candle didn't really drive down, it came up, and that's how the drive started. So I don't want to close at that area. I'm gonna close below. But if we do close at that area, we can still look for top wick sells. It would just have to be a higher resistance somewhere along the lines of here. You get up with the full energy? No, I already sent 3 kids to school. One minute. Might finish the range out within this minute. I've been stuck in this nasty daily range. Check that out. Just kind of nasty here, printing side by side. All right, less than a minute here, gang, for New York to open. Excuse me.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Yeah, we're gonna look for top wick anyway here. That makes it a bit more difficult. Might have some waiting left here. This is New York Open, right? This in itself is a catalyst for volume. You don't need to tap levels when New York opens. The market could just reverse on you and drive the other way, right? That is a heavy 1 hour closure though. I would expect the bottom of the range to be tapped. The issue is we've created a bottom wick first, right? So that advantage point is kind of gone. Now, if this previous wick, right, if the previous wick was like this, then we have the range fill, not the wick fill, not just the range. But right now we only have this range and that wick is non-existent, so that wick could be the range itself. You understand? So no advantage point. And if there's no advantage point, and we know we have news here in 10 minutes, we'll probably wait that out. Didn't think there would be a signal before stream. I didn't either, but I saw it setting up and I try to hop on stream so everybody on whoever's here early can grab it with us, but it just started moving, so I just took the entry in the signal channel. Oh, you took a sell at 7:30. Oh, you did way better than me. I took the sell at like 7:50. Sorry, I took it at 7:51. 7:51 I took the position. And we closed for 32 pips 9 seconds later. Yeah, it was a 9-second trade. Where did we take it? We took this right here. Sell right here. Close right here. Before this new candle opened up, we had it as this candle was coming down. Off this area right here. When the market pulled back, as it was coming down, it made a bottom wick, pulled back, and came down all in one candle. All right, so this is as the market was coming down, this is what we looked like. Oh, whoops. So this is what it looked like as it was coming down, and then came here, it pulled back up to this wick all in one candle. We took an entry and then it refilled its own wick before the new candle opened. That's what we took. We still got a runner. W. No, we would have been taken out because our entry was right here, right at that top of the wick for the next candle. So the next candle would have took us out. Okay, I see us coming down here. Typically, I would take an entry somewhere around these wicks as we broke them and the market pulled back. I would look for a sell here. The issue is 10 minutes from now, we have news, so I don't want to be stuck in positions here, hovering. That's why I'm not looking for anything till the news plays out here in 10 minutes. If there was no news right now, we're in these sells from this area right here. But news in the way, so we'll wait for that. Anyway. Yeah, why are you guys crying in the signal channel? You know, usually when you would take a win in a signal channel, everyone's like W, and they put the crying emoji. Yeah, range was filled. We're waiting on news. The way we could have followed that. Well, if you were in the signal channel, I mean, if you were actively paying attention. Should have drove another 40 pips after we closed. So. How are you doing? I'm not unwell. How are you? Damn. Fuck these vapes. Getting a lit candle here on the 15 for now. I think it's going down 26.20 to clear liquidity, so it's still in sells despite the news. Yeah, the thing is, you don't need to grab liquidity when news itself is liquidity, right? News itself is a catalyst to just drive flat from where you are. Smoking glycerin, hell yeah. Drinking that rubbing alcohol. Right? Sipping on saline. You ain't about that life. Some new people in the Zoom. Yo, I didn't see anyone sign up. Who's giving out the Zoom Addy? Who's selling who's selling the Zoom link right now on the black market? Yo, if I log into Silk Road right now and my signals or shit is for sale right now, if my Zoom link is for sale on Silk Road right now, I'm gonna be tight. Someone leaking the link. Yeah, chat. Last day to grab an instant funded account with top one. They're going away after today. After today, yeah, you'll get discounts, but you'll get them on the challenge account. You'll also get bonus capital by using my link. But there won't be an option to buy instant funded accounts. So if you want to skip the challenge, today is your last day to do that. Shit, get multiple accounts. You don't want to use them all right now? Get 2 or 3 and just hold them next week, week after. Just won't be able to buy them. Too bad there isn't like a secondary market for funded accounts, right? I'd get like 100 instants and just start flipping them when the deal's gone. But we are beating the YouTube algo, so let's go. Let's get to 26.5k subs. Let's get 100 subs. News in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, Slim Shady, you're on. My baby's mom called me an angry blonde. Is it worth to buy instant funded? Isn't it better to get challenge? What? Do you want to be stuck in a challenge for a week or two, or do you want to just immediately go into the market and have your trades be making money? Why would you want a challenge? I mean, sometimes you have no choice, right? But today you still have a choice. Yeah, people be paying like a few racks to like challenge companies, right? To people to pass their challenge for them after you get the funded. Shit, take those few racks and get like 10 fundeds. Get instant funded. Update trades taken. I don't have a trades taken tab. Two minutes for news. Fuck challenges. Some people have no problem passing them. Some people got no patience. They're just, nah, I'm trying to make money now. Yeah, how's the competition going? Anyone on the leaderboard? That's a good question, Dev. How can I get a trade log? You'd have to join the Signal channel, or you'd have to hack my terminal. Ain't in the leaderboard, but the loser board. Less than a minute here for news. 45 seconds. They're expecting bad numbers, which means they're expecting gold to pump up. If it's not pumping now, it's not priced in. but it doesn't owe you a drive up once it comes out. Good news here. Looks lovely for a sell right here. If we're just doing straight price action, I don't know if this is gonna pump straight up. Right, because if we're talking price action, this is where you want to be taking an entry right here, 26.35.7. This is where you want to take a sell. Ooh, so numbers came out as expected. So that might be priced in. This whole push down might be priced in. But as expected is also bad numbers. Like they expected bad numbers and they got bad numbers. So they got what they expected, but they're bad numbers, so we should be pushing up. Little tough here. A non-event. We'll see. It's only been in 1 minute. You might see this push in the next 10-15 minutes heavy, right? We don't know. Sean, welcome. 30 flip bullish. As we said, news doesn't owe you a bottom wick. News doesn't owe you to finish the range. News, once dropped, can drive from the very point that you're at into the whichever direction it wants to go. Doesn't need to come back, doesn't need to come back, grab orders. It is a catalyst for volume, and when volume comes in, market can just drive from dead stop to whichever direction without ever coming back. Did you saw Vitality? No, I missed it. I turned it on for a split second and I missed it. That must have been good content. You got two predators fighting each other. That was really good content. I'm gonna look it up. Who turned off the heat? I don't know. The lonely. Oh yeah, the giveaway. They claimed it last night. So it was somebody from I'll post it. It was somebody from like Indonesia, from like Bali or something. And he was like, "Look, it was nighttime when you were doing it, but I'm part of the streams and all that. But yeah, the right person reached out to me at like midnight last night." was like, oh, yeah. You're lucky the shit was going away tomorrow. But he had one account. Is that account was real? No, that account was fake. But the real account saw my post about the fake account and reached out to me. Comics opens right now. Comics just opened. Yeah, comics opened 10 seconds ago. Good thing you posted. Yeah, if I didn't post that somebody tried to reach out to me, that a fake person was trying to, the real person wouldn't have seen it. He was crying. He was like, I love you, and like, I'm nervous. I was like, it's cool. It's cool. I got you. Yeah, it was cool. But keep showing up here. I'll be doing a lot of giveaways over the next few months. Yeah, he was like, I love you. I'm sorry, I'm nervous. Took the 5 flip with perfection. Oh. What do you mean the 5 flip? The 30 flip. Is Dombo still in touch with you? If yes, please pass my regard. Okay. Was he nervous because he won or nervous because you're Orowix? I don't know. I don't make... Well, I shouldn't make you nervous. He was just talking to me and he was nervous. He said he was nervous. It's cool though. I'm glad he won. Market don't owe you this flip with news, and it didn't give it to you. Yeah, new 5 minutes just opened, but I'm not looking for anything here. Like, not the way we've printed so far. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Will Dombo replace you anytime soon? When we get 100k subs. If it's anytime soon, it's up to you guys. Yeah. It's tough, right? When like you're here and people keep asking you about somebody else. But where is that guy? Like, I'm just providing value through my trading. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on people. You're saying this all the time that I'm thinking it must be true? We gotta see. I don't want Diamond Bag. I'm not subbing. You guys are fucked up. Yeah, chat. Holiday season is upon us, but guess what?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We will be trading all through the holiday season, right? My kid's birthday, Jesus' birthday, Santa birthday. We trading through everything. All right. We did that last year, exactly. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, no. It won't be bank holidays. So banks are open despite of what people think. December 16, 17, when people close out their trade in middle of December. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30th. All banks are open all those days. Just because you're on vacation doesn't mean I'm not putting in work. We will be trading all of winter break. There will be no vacations. I'm not taking time off. We'll be trading all of winter break. And after New Year's, as soon as the market opens up, we will be back into the full. I'm not taking no week off in the new year. We're not fucking having resolutions. Nothing changes. Right? Somebody else's day off doesn't make me stop the grind. I got people to do, things to see. You know what I mean? Because I'm out here grinding. Literally. Yeah, literally. And like, what the fuck do you have to celebrate anyway? If you got no money for Christmas gifts, why are you celebrating Christmas, right? If you're upset because you woke up broke this morning, I got one question for you. Why the fuck did you go to sleep last night? Is YouTube live stream help you to be disciplined? Yes. Yes, I've become a way better trader than I was about 4 years ago when I started, when I started streaming. Definitely a way better trader after I started streaming. Like, you don't even have to stream. Don't stream it. Just, talk your positions out. If you just voice them out when you're trading on your own and you just speak to yourself, right? Voice out what you're saying. It's like a whole new game, new ball game. There's a certain level of accountability that comes with that. It's like having somebody proofread your work, right? It really helps. And when you discuss things, sometimes you'll sound like a fool to yourself, and you're gonna be like, all right, that sounds dumb. I'm not gonna do that. But if the thoughts are in your head, they're not really collected, right? They're not structured. They're just random thoughts. So it's hard for you to make sense or be logical in randomness, right? But when they're out loud, it's not a random collection of thoughts. It's your mind tries to rationalize and be logical in what you're expressing, and then you can then you can kind of listen to yourself, what you're expressing, and see if that fucking sounds stupid. Or would you agree with it if somebody else told you this chart, right? If you were being objective. Okay. 30 closing here. No top wick. No bottom wick. Chance we ride all the way back down. There's a chance this comes all the way back down, because what happens on candles that have no top or bottom wicks, or no wicks on the opening, no wicks on the closing? That entire candle itself is now a range, right? We just drove heavy through the range. Typically when that happens, you'll get a candle coming back the other way. But this was a news push, so maybe we're going to continue to push. But typically when this happens, this entire candle is now a range. It's a 15. So there's a chance it taps here and comes right back down, starts filling it down. If it doesn't, we will see a closure in 30 minutes. And we will trade that. We will trade the 4 hour. You hear about South Korea? Yeah, but no harm, no foul. They went into like, what happened? They went into, they had a state of emergency where they went into, what is it called? Fuck. Martial law. Yeah, martial law. That's what it was. They announced martial law, which means military takes control of the government. And then the government was like, no, we don't think so. And they voted, not a single vote. It was like 90-0 again the other way. Every single person voted against martial law, and they were like, oh, cancel that. So they're like, the soldiers got in the buses, 190-0. Yeah, the soldiers got in the buses to go where they needed to go, and then the buses drove them right back. Like, what are you doing? How come you didn't take buys off the bat? Because that's not how I trade news. Plenty of times news has come out bad and the market continues down. All right, so we flip the other way, just like we just spoke about this, right? Create that top wick and come back the other way. Highly likely this starts driving down. Likely means like 60-40, 70-30, not like 90-10. So don't look for positions here. We have nothing. We got no red folders till 10. Nothing going on but the rent. You were going through the drive-thru with an Indian worker? Welcome to my grocery store. Go back to the drive-thru. I'm going to talk to him. Go back. There is no fuck in milk. Yeah. That's so cool that that stuck around. I originally told that story on, what was it? On Marcus's, back when Marcus had a podcast, on Marcus's podcast. I told that story in 2020. 2021, 4 years ago. Yeah, 3 or 4 years ago I told that story. It's been a long time. We're still in this range, my Wixicans. We have not really gotten out of this range. We've ranged here for days. When do you plan to come on Riz's podcast? Whenever he invites me. I'm not going to be reaching out to them on my own. What'd you call us? Wixicans. You're in the land of Wix. Four billion subscribers. Does anyone have 1 billion subscribers? Is that a thing? Where you have like more than 10% of the world subscribed to? Like I know there are channels with like 100 million subs. Right? CR7 have 71 mil. Yeah, like Nasta has like 120 mil. The little girl that does the kids videos. I know because my kids watch her. How about Mr. Beast? I think Mr. Beast was the first. Does he really have the most? I don't think he has the most. I think there's one channel that has more than him, but he was the first to like 100 mil. $334 million. The highest views is on Despacito. That's crazy. Top one erased my profits on the Insta. Go break even. Go break even. But don't give up on that. That's something that I'm going to be discussing with them. That's actually in discussions. So just like the copy trading or taking signals was discussed before and we had no issues with it, there might be something coming in terms of that. Highest views is on Baby Shark. Yeah, I would figure the kids' videos get the highest ones. But for now, if the 5-minute rule wasn't a thing, but for now, go break even. Go break even. My 10-second trade would have probably that I made 30 bucks, 30 pips on, $30. And my 10-second trade that I made 30 pips on, if you let that run for 5 minutes, that would have been like would have been a pretty heavy trade. That would have been 50, 70, something like that. So just go break even. Half the times you're going to get more than me. Half the times you're going to hit BE. I think it's an even trade-off. I was talking to TTE about it. He was like, yeah, that's like a common thing. That's the most common thing here, so that's something we want to bring up with top one. 15 billion views on Baby Shark, and nobody even listens to it anymore. That's not even a thing anymore. $15 billion views. That's so crazy. Some kids shit that blew up in like a couple of years. Like 15 billion, I would expect like Thriller to have 15 billion, right? Like Michael Jackson, or like somebody who's like a worldwide global superstar for generations. You would expect that to be like 15 billion views. You know, maybe like Celine Dion or something. Not saying that's what's good, just saying that's what's like, yeah, Queen, Freddie Mercury, you would expect like something like that, right? Something that's been around for generations, just, and something that speaks, that's timeless. Like Mike was timeless, right? MJ, all his music was really, honestly, timeless. It was good 30 years ago. It's good today. It'll probably be good, in 30 years. Ain't nobody listening to Baby Shark 5 years from now. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone listens to MJ anymore. Oh yeah? Then how come my 5-year-old, my 7, my 11-year-old, they come back from school and they sing Michael Jackson songs? They know, like, in music class, they learn about, like, I don't know. There's just, and it's all of them. I don't, it's not just one of my kids. Like, all of them, they all know who Michael Jackson is. They hear it on the radio. They're like, oh, I turn on They Don't Care About Us, and my kids be, they don't care about us. I was like, you're 5. Who the fuck doesn't care about you? You only got me. They don't really care about us. Where's your fucking bib? They don't really care about us. Yo, if your pacifier ass don't shut up. You believe the MJ allegations? I don't know. I don't have enough facts in front of me to make an informed judgment or opinion. But people don't have to be good people for, in order for whatever they've done to not have value, right? There's still been a lot of work put in over the decades, right? Over the years. How does that saying go? I know people with degrees, PhDs, and felonies, and I've learned something from all of them. You mean update session trades? Yeah, we have no trades for this session. We had a trade before, like 5 minutes before the stream, but we weren't live. We weren't actually streaming, so it was 5 minutes before the stream. So there's no trade to add there. Still no trades on stream. Kenny in the building. got PMI. Powell speaking at 145, but at 10 we have PMI. Snoop Dogg in the building. We about to kill this. Oh, he can't smoke. His audio's connecting. You can't smoke when the audio's disconnected. Once the audio's connected, you know that lighter. Put your lighters in the air. That shit will burn a hole in some shit. Feels like a jet engine. About to just chop this little piece off, put this shit on auto, and connect a little paper plane underneath it or above it. Just why didn't I have one of these when I was little? I would have burned down half the neighborhood. What's the win rate for the Signal channel? Undefeated, never lost. You guys remember that meme? Undefeated, never lost. Kenny, you ready over there? Oh, Kenny's not ready yet. Yeah, I see. Kenny on the way. Kenny on the way, mad bills to pay. Cause I'm out here grinding. So we could reminisce. I wish you wasn't living so devilish. Damn. I remember a lot of irrelevant shit. Yesterday's session trades, I see them. They're lovely. You got 11 minutes here, chat. You know what I can do in 11 minutes? Actually, let me bring you out with me. You guys can come with me. Wow, you know what I want to do? I want to set up a second camera. That would be dope. This way, something that I could just pick up and take with me. So there would be a camera right here, right in front. You can see me, and then some camera that I could pick up and just go walk around while there needs to be like a second screen right above me where the time is. It would be dope, right? And I could just grab it, go outside, and you could still have face cam, and I could just be chilling outside with you guys. Yeah, we got 10 minutes. If you got something to do for 10 minutes, go do it before the 4-hour closes here. A new one opens. Yeah, if you need to go to the bathroom, you got to go make coffee, you know, go to the little girl's room, go do what you got to do. Where the fuck you gonna take us? To the washroom? It's brick outside. It's not cold. It's just not hot outside. That's what it is, right? It's not the fact that it's cold. It's the lack of heat. Didn't I go over this with you guys? There's no such thing as cold. It's just we're lacking heat. Oh, fuck. No, it's cold. Fuck that. I got no other words for this. This motherfucker's cold. Yo. You know it's cold when your teeth are clicking. And my teeth doing drum and bass. Holy jumping fucking Jesus, it's freezing. Uh, $57. Nah, it's closer to Belgium than to 57. Holy fuck. Damn. Jesus. Damn, yo, my goosebumps got goosebumps. Damn. I'm gonna need my soccer scarf, chat. What you know about this? It's my soccer scarf. That's the soccer team from the city I was born in. That's where I was born, chat. Odessa mama, hell yeah. You know who gave this to me? Okay, not to me, to my pops. You know who gave this to my pops? Shevchenko. Remember the Ukrainian dude that used to play for Chelsea? Like 10, 15 years ago? That's who gave this. Yeah, he gave this to my pops when my pops visited Ukraine, because he was doing, like, he was in the entertainment industry. I'll be straight up, ass or tits. Man, I'm an ass man. I don't give a fuck if you're A cup. But that's neither here nor there. This shit's irrelevant. We got 5 minutes. Yep, Andrei Shevchenko. Entertainment? Your dad was a Chippendale? No, my dad was an actor. Still in range? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a push up out of this range. That falls in line with news. We got a heavy push up. And honestly, if it was reversed and if we were looking for sells, like right here, right? If the market was reversed, as long as we get this push in the next 5 minutes down out of this range, or if this pulls back heavy to leave a bottom wick, we will look for positions. 5 minutes. Where did you meet your wife? That is a funny story. You wanna know how I met my wife? I met her at a rave. Charts are upside down, I know. Here. It's actually a very funny story. But it's a very funny story, but to just like to make it short, we met at a rave. We met inside the DJ booth at a rave through mutual friends. That's how it was. Any reason why I invert the charts? Because honestly, for some reason, I feel like I take sells more often than I take buys. So I just want to see if in this case, if it was going back the other way, would I look for a sell here? That's why I look at it, and then I go back to normal. Yo, we got 3 minutes. I still haven't smoked my J. I don't want nobody. I don't want nobody, baby. Where's my... Oh, my phone's still outside, though. You can... Funniest shit is seeing people lock jaw trying to flirt. Nah, dog, that's the Molly talking. Orange Tesla's got him holding on for like... I know, but... Holy shit, it's colder than a witch's titty. Whoa. Bro has lost it. It's freezing. Oh, I'm fucking cold. Bottom wick level. Nice. 30 seconds here for the 4 hour. I think if we're really looking at the 4 hour, it's closer to this. This thing's gonna need a top wick here. We need to drop down like another 5-10 pips right now. It's not a leg candle. The body's bigger than the wick. But we don't have a top wick. We don't really have a wick on the closure here. And we closed below resistance. It's kind of difficult here. If I was looking at the 4 hour, I would say, oh yeah, the 4 hour is kind of a leg handle. I mean, it's still a heavy push. 80 pips. Yeah, it's not really a leg handle. We just don't have a top wick. Yeah, we can continue down here. We can start heading down. No top wick indicating no range, right? We know wicks are ranges, and this candle doesn't really have a wick. It doesn't have any more range to go up. That doesn't mean it can't create the range in the current candle, right? We can still drive up, create the range, and then we can set up for buys. But the way it's closed with no range and price maintaining below resistance, below 26.49, right? There's plenty of opportunity to reject here, whether straight down now, whether a small top wick and down, whether the previous wick fill of 6 pips and then down, right? But if it blasts up here, it's creating range for us, which is good. We don't have to be part of that push up. We have to wait for the push up to create the range and then hop on. Let the market show its hand, right? Wait it out. My 4 hour trade logger isn't closing. We keep going. You must have Energizer. Oh, music. Wait, why nobody say nothing? Nobody knows nothing. Hey Wix, it's Kramix. Been member for almost 11 months, just wasn't active. W. Oh, yeah, you were one of the names that I didn't recognize in the Zoom. I was like, who the fuck is that? What was your first car? 1990 Nissan Maxima. It was back in the 1900s when everyone I knew had like angled cars, right? Like every car was like a sharp angle. They were all like Tesla Cybertrucks. Back in the 1900s, every car looked like a Tesla Cybertruck, just without the cool lights. But the body shapes, that's what the fuck they look like. It looked like you crashed into a fucking wall and now you have a right angle on your bumper. All the cars look like that. Like, and what was cool about the Maxima, the 1990 Nissan Maxima was the first, because that shit used to look like a Camry. It used to look like boxy. And then in the 89, 90, they updated the style, and it was the first car I seen on the street that was like a regular person car that was kind of curvy. It started having the curves in 1990. It wasn't angled. It was like smoothed out curves. It's, even the Camry looked like it too. It had the next generation Camry had the lights running across the back. That's what the Maxima looked like. And the crazy thing about that was it had automatic seat belts. You would get in the car and the seatbelt would ride up over the fucking car door and just start choking the shit out of you right before you even got ready. It would just be like, click, and the seatbelt goes up and it's like, and all of a sudden you're like, motherfucker. Yeah, it was one of those, but it was was good shit because like you never had to remember your seatbelt, but you never had to remember to put it on. But like I know why they discontinued it, because the shit would strangle the shit out of you as soon as you close the door. Yo. Growing up in the 1900s was no joke. My parents spent so much on doctors and medicine, and they almost lost me to a seatbelt. It was fucking wild. Why are we looking for a bottom wick entry? Any reason? Yeah, I just gave you the reason. We don't really have a top wick. If you look at the 4 hour, the hour, there's not much of a top wick, not much range, and we close below resistance. So I'm expecting a top wick here to this area and a plop down back in range. And for now, that's what we're getting. We're seeing a reaction off this area and a plop down, but we need some closures. Discontinued because it didn't have a belt across your waist? Yeah. The small window flaps by the side mirrors? Yeah, that's the autocrime. That's the autocrime mirrors. Autocrime windows, right? Though that's shit you used to break if you wanted to steal the car. Like you would break that little shit. Wick sounds different. Then what? Sounds different than what, mystery man? Line on 2642, that's where I would have, that's where I was looking for a bottom wick entry. That was way before, that was I think from like last night, but I kept it because once we start driving up here, I was excuse me. Once we start driving, right? Once we started driving up here, I was expecting a wick like this, and we had a wick like that. This would have been entry right here, this bottom wick. It didn't give us that wick because it indicated there's not much range, but it still rejected off that area pretty solidly, right? We pretty much had that on point. You see this support here? That's what I kind of based it off of. Support that then turned resistance. Price driving above it, trying to make it a support again, and it did. It bounced right off of it and drove up. I just wasn't looking for that drive up because of the previous candle not having a wick right here. It had it cut off right there. So you can kind of get rid of it now. Press it.
I don't throw darts at a board. I bet on sure things.
Sorry, wrong button. Why do we even need that button? It would have been a nice entry. Yeah, if we had it would have been an entry in general if we had a steeper top wick. A wick like this and a wick like that. Sounds like a line from a song. Hell yeah. Wick like this and a wick like that. I gotta sell my kicks just to buy that crack. I don't know. I'm just I'm going off the dome. I'm bored. I'm sorry. I said sell the kicks, not the kids. Imagine. Wick like this and a wick like that. I gotta sell the kids just to get that crap. Kids, pack your shit. You're going on a trip. So am I. Gonna be 2 different trips. Passed the 50K on stream last night. You should have pulled up. Would have been insane. I'm gonna pull up tonight. Are you gonna be there tonight? Took the last trade, had to go 20 minutes later, full TP. Oh, it wasn't on stream? So why would I pull up if it wasn't on stream? What was your job before trading? Like an actual 9 to 5? Or because what I did before trading was I had my own business. Sis. Took a 2% loss and made it back on stream. Aw, shit. Aw, shit. That's pretty gangster. You pulled one of these. I know what you did. You pulled one of these. I know what you did. Yeah, chat. Eddie pulled one of these yesterday. Oh, wait. Let's go back.
All right, gang, story time. So, just went to the supermarket, and as I'm standing...
This was Eddie last night. There you go. Profits, baby. Got to fund it. This is definitely Eddie last night. You still have those businesses? I do not. I got other businesses. But my last like 9 to 5 where I worked for somebody was back in like 2009. Yeah, 2000, right when the recession happened. 2006 to 2000 or 2007 to 2009. That's my last actual, like, where I needed to report to a boss. What was your age then? Well, the math ain't mathin'. In 2009, I was 24. Press it. I gotta find the right screen.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Just makes me happy. Need to label. I know. Right now I have it memorized where each button is. I gotta label them. I mean, the buttons themselves are labeled, but the screen that they're on is just like voice 1, voice 2, voice 3 or something. Do you have a book? No, I don't have a course or a book. I just provide you with easy access to me. Right? The best way is to show up and watch the concepts play out live in real time. I think it's the only way to actually learn something. Like a boot camp isn't going to do it for you. You know what I mean? You're not going to go to a boot camp, all of a sudden you're profitable. Neither is a book. It's going to give you, like, those things give you a false sense of success. Like, oh, that you've done it, now you figured it out. No. You figured it out when you've seen the concept applied live, when you've seen it work, when you've seen it in action. And that's when it sticks in your head. And then when it comes up and you take advantage of that same concept, you utilize that same concept. And that's when it sticks in your head, right? When you're able to see it at work, remember it, apply it. And if it worked when you're applying it, then you did something right. That's how you're going to remember. You're not going to remember anything. Like if we sit down at a bar and I just talk to you and tell you shit, or even if we sit down one-on-one, but not in front of the computer, you know, like not in front of the live markets, and I just tell you shit. It's like telling somebody, you know, your name when you meet them for the first time. People don't remember shit like that. It's irrelevant. They say they're about it, but most of the time they don't really care. Not even care. It's just, it's hard to learn unless you see an example, and unless you can visually look at it and connect it, like connecting a face to a name, right? Connect the concept to the actual charts. That's how you're supposed to learn, right? Word.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Capiche? The biggest one is okay, so they're all 3-bedroom, but they're all different sizes. Like one of them sleeps 8, but another one of them sleeps 16. You know what I mean? Because there's different size bedrooms, and the biggest one is, I think, sleeps 18, and it's got 3 bedrooms, but it has 2 living rooms. It has 2 big family rooms in the front of the house and in the back of the house. For a meetup, yeah, you gotta go. I can't give them out. You have to go make sure. I can give you what the property is, and you can go try to rent it on the days that it's not taken. Because if it's already taken, I can't tell people, hey, no, I got somebody else going. No, you know, it's a big thing with Airbnb. Oh yeah, no, believe me, I've thought about that before. Like I already thought about, like, for if I have like a week open in there in one of the places, I'll just host like a, not even like a in-person, like a, not a meet and greet, just like a casual meetup where everybody can chill and we can kick it. It doesn't have to be like an educational thing. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that outside of stream. Yeah, just hit me up. Yeah, I mean, what you're thinking about. I used to have a boy who would tell me, you're getting signals from the live, you ain't gonna learn. It's, you know what? Having signals and showing up to the live is better than, you know, taking a course or going to the in-person or doing a meet and greet or taking a boot camp. Because signals give you the direct access to my terminal, right? That's, you see the positions as they are taken at that moment on the terminal. So you can see what I'm looking for on the charts at what point, and then I also get to describe a lot of it on streams here, right? Not for Asian session, but for I'll hop into the chat and I'll say what I'm looking for. But the signals really, you know, signals and stream together will really put you in tune with the way I trade. But the number one thing is the live streams. Show up to the live streams. They're free, and the most value comes out of the live streams. How much you make a month with just Airbnb? Not too much. You know, I only got 3 properties, and it's really to make good passive income or Airbnb where you don't have to do a thing. You need like good 9-10 properties. But you know, anything under 10 properties, I still manage them, right? I go out there, like if somebody needs to be kicked out, I go there, I bring the city, I show up with the cops, like, you know, if something needs to be fixed quickly, like, you know, I go out and do shit. Because it'll make sense, like once I have like 10 properties, to have somebody that just does all of it. But 2 or 3 properties, it doesn't make sense to have somebody managing it. You're only interested in buys. I'm interested to see where the market goes from this area. This is a strong rejection area, so I'm interested to see if it blasts through it or if it rejects here heavily to come back down. We're at a decision-making area. We're not expecting anything from here. We're waiting on a market to make a decision. What if you're looking for a new 4-hour? Where's the wick potential could come? Mark those areas to 4 then, or it does not matter? Right now, the 4-hour is irrelevant. The 4 hours closed, got no top wick. We're waiting on a smaller time frame. We're not going to trade off the 4-hour. Or we're not going to base a position off the 4-hour. NYC open here in 5 minutes, so that's going to bring in volume. I want to see how we closed. You might get a leg candle here on the 30 and the 15. You know what I mean? And you might close below the range. You get a leg candle, 30, 15, closing below the range, no top wick. Highly likely you're heading back down, right? So I need to see how this closes. We ever stream Asian again? I do for the private session. I stream Asian every Sunday for the private session. Every Sunday market open. And we also do a giveaway now. We started doing giveaways. So every Sunday I also give away a 25K account to the private session. It's easier to win over there because over here it's like a winner, 2 winners out of 600. Over there it's like 1 winner out of 30, out of 25. Any incident you want to share with your? Not really. I mean, it's just basic shit. I've had to kick people out. I've shared all the fun stuff, right? Where I've kicked people out before. I walked in and there was a snake just roaming around the house. I called the cops back. I was like, yo, these guys left a pet in here. Cops walked in. They saw the snake. The guy's like, to his partner, he's like, yo, Joe, take a picture of me. So he takes a picture with the snake, looks at his phone, and he's like, all right, see you later. I was like, what? You're not gonna get rid of these? Like, nope. Call, call animal control. Or call wildlife. He's like, I just wanted a picture, and they left. Yeah, the cop looked at it. He's like, it could be poisonous. It might not be. Take a picture of me. Take a picture. I'm like, all right, we'll see you later, bro. It's like, how about getting rid of the snake? He's like, no, that's not our job. You call animal control. It was like wildlife rescue or some shit that I had to call. Okay. Push in 3 minutes. Chat, lock in here. We might have positions here pretty soon. $40 seconds for this 30 to close. But lock in. There's a chance we have positions before the 30's up in the next 30 seconds. Tapped our level on the dot. Damn, that's tough closure. NYC open here. We don't really have a top wick to fill, and we bounced off a higher time frame resistance. Might see this come back down in range. Might come back down in range. If it continues up, I mean, we'll look for something on the push. I don't have anything here. Maybe off the hourly. Hold on a second, chat. Oh, Zoom door? Hold on. Oh, a few people at the Zoom door. I gotcha. Oh, daily's filled yesterday's daily candle, but look at this range we've been in on the daily. It's been ugly. I think we got news at 10. So we're gonna have more volume here. You have, oh, final services PMI. So orange folder here in 10 minutes, and then in 25 minutes we have a red folder. Jesus. Just gonna go outside in my cape. Yeah, chat. If you guys see a mummy smoking on the side of the road, it's just Wicks because he's fucking cold. Oh, fuck. It's freezing. I'm gonna take a couple pulls. We got some time here for a close. Actually, let me see this. Let me see what this 5 looks like, and then that looks like ass and feet, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little. Oh, you don't have your mod powers, Eddie. Holy Nikes. It is fucking freezing. Wow, Aliwa. It is cold. Sam over here speaking Chinese. Who you hiding? It's just where my mind goes, chat. This is the shit I think about. Is that Mandarin? Wix no here. I don't know if you mean that you can't hear me or that I'm not there. Come to the top. Bro, by the time I get there, it's going to be fucking 30 degrees Celsius where I'm at. Yeah, nice lungs, bro. Smoke some more. Thank you. You know what it is? It's this stupid vape that I don't usually smoke this vape. But if you ain't coughing when you're smoking weed, I don't know what you are doing with your life, boo-boo. Yeah, I went to the doctor. They said I got that I got lungs of a 26-year-old 26-year-old minor. Not minor, minor. Can you say hello to my wife, KB? How you doing? Why are you not talking to him? I'm not talking to him either. But why are you not talking to him? Let's settle on a reason and agree. Nice reaction of that resistance. I'm glad you said reaction and not rejection. Minor with the coal. Yeah, that's what I meant. She laughed and angry at you now? Probably deserve it. You ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean or the Caribbean, however you guys want to say it, where where Jack Sparrow gets back into town and the one girl comes up, slapped him. He's like, I'm not sure I deserve that. And then another one comes up, slaps him. He's like, I might have deserved that. That's what you remind me of. I don't think I deserve that. Nah, I might have deserved that. I want 2 number 9s, 1 number 45 with cheese, and a large soda. One number 5, yeah. Number 6 with extra dip. 2 number 45s. And a large soda. Coming back, chat. I'm coming back. Give me a sec. I gotta unwrap myself from this fucking mummy costume. Looking like a damn pharaoh in the afterlife right now. Where's my chariot? Yo, how the fuck is this not blowing heat, yo? Chat, I don't know how to use this. This shit got like 5 modes, but every time I switch the mode, it's a different picture of a what do you call it? The little snow thing. The snowflake. It's like a different picture of a different snowflake. I'm like, so is this cold? Or is this cold? Or is this cold? Because they're all little different snowflakes. I don't fuck with snowflakes. So there's supposed to be a picture of the sun. I can't. Yo, you want to tell me which one of these is the sun and which one of these is a snowflake? Because they look identical. Wait, oh, there's no light on the. I can't tell. Most user-friendly A Siri mode? I don't know. This shit's got. It's got a whole screen. It's probably a phone as well. I don't know. I used to have a phone like this in high school. Remember the Zach Morris phone? Hello? Ukrainian complaining about Miami cult. I am more New Yorker than I am Ukrainian, right? I was born in Ukraine, but I grew up in New York, which is kind of the same thing, right? A New Yorker complaining about cold is in Miami is funny. Eddie, can you fix my AC unit to blow hot air? The fuck? Eddie can't fix shit right now. His shit is broken too. He's not even on his phone. Eddie's in the library right now. Eddie, fix my shit. He's like, me first. Damn, you were around my way yesterday too. Eddie lifts, not Eddie fix. TFT in the building. Warm up crib. It's warm. everywhere except my office. I walk in the living room and it's fucking like a sauna. I go upstairs, it's hot as fuck. I walk into my office, it's the fucking ice age. You guys don't, I got a fucking iceberg floating through right now in front of me. Chat, it is freezing. About to go chill in the fridge, probably warmer in there. Oh, somebody got a wick entry up here? No, I'm not starting a damn fire. I'm gonna have the fucking fire department here within 8 minutes. How do I know it's 8 minutes? Because I've counted the last time they showed up. It was 8 minutes. Been there, done that. What a draggy session. We've had that last week when we moved the entire set. Remember we had a really late entry? We waited for a while, but it was rough because we usually have like 3 or 4 entries by now, or 3 or 4 trades in. But we had a day last week where the market just pushed and we didn't have an entry until way later in the session. Yeah, by this time yesterday, we were like 30 entries in. Big push after our session yesterday. Yeah. It was trending through the range, but it was trending. Boom. Then we closed somewhere right here. And then yeah, this was the whole push, right? It was clean drive down and a clean drive up. And then the rest of the day fucking looked like ass and feet. Wow, anyone trade London? London was lovely also. Nice push. Why don't you take sells? I'm not looking for sells at that area. I would need a bearish higher time frame closure here for sells. Or I would need this to start pushing heavily down into the range here. Right, this is range 1, so we need a range 2 breakout for sells. Which means we would have to, in order to see range 2, right, we would have to drive down and then find a support. Because at this moment, right, at this moment, you have range 1, you have range 2. But if we can find a support anywhere within here, right, print the, let's say, or even below here, right, if the market comes down, I either want, how do I find a support? It's not necessarily, I used to think it was a bullish closure. It's not necessarily a bullish closure. The price just has to do what a bullish closure would have done, right? It has to bounce off a resistance or off a support, which could be a previous resistance, that now becomes support. So as long as it bounces there and comes back to bounce off a resistance, a lot of times you'll get the closure. But if you're not getting the closure, right, the price just has to do what the closure would have done. Find a support, bounce off a resistance, and once you have that, and if it's happening really fast with volume or at a volume time, timing matters here, right? You can look for the sell down here. Either as you start closing bearish on the 5-minute or a top wick entry somewhere here, which will give you a chance to manage risk if you're wrong and the candle starts printing bullish, right? If it starts printing bullish and you're wrong in that case, but you had your entry here, the market will still need to come down and grab orders to do this. It's not doing that. It won't do that on the next candle if we close bullish. But if we were to come down here and you start getting positions, your positions should be on a top wick somewhere at this area. So you would wait for a top wick to come up there because you have the best chance to manage risk, because if you're wrong, you're going to drive off a support. What support you're going to drive off of? Highly likely it's going to be this one. Oh, oops, sorry, it's going to be this one. And the difference here is going to be what you trade, which will be roughly 6 to 7 pips for you to be able to manage risk. And if you have a pineapple, then that'll add on to it. But right now, it hasn't done that, right? We've never come down here and print that closure and get that top wick entry. So it's just bouncing off support, right? That's why I'm not looking for anything. Candles are printing side by side for now. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Just be logical. You're not obligated to be in a position because you showed up and spent time here. You're not obligated to to be in a trade, to be risking anything right now. You decide when you can have risk on the table, right? You control that aspect. You don't let the market control it, right? Otherwise the market, you're letting the market start out ahead of you. No, you control the aspect when you're in, when you're out. Kenny, I'm just gonna need you to start agreeing that you're Snoop. See, I need you to change that name and just go along with it. It'll be a lot easier. Oh yeah, right next to you. I didn't know that. Oh. Hit him up. I heard he got some money. I heard stories. Uh-huh. That's pretty cool. I never knew that. All right. Yeah, the Dirty Dozen. That's fucking dope. 6 degrees of separation, chat. You're like You're like 2 introductions away from meeting your idol. 2 or 3 introductions. Because somebody that you know always got somebody that they know who's got somebody that they know. And yeah, what a web we weave. So I want to see if this 5 flips. I mean, this is a lovely entry, but this is too weak of a time frame for me to look at that. Remember what I said? We want the closure below here, and you're looking for top wick entries here. But I don't want the 5 closure, right? The hourly's coming up here in 3 minutes. I want to see how we close on the hour. This might end up still being a bullish hourly, and you're filling the range. You're filling the wick up, even though the smaller time frame looks like it's rejecting. So yeah, you might fill this down, and then you might fill this up, but I want to do what happens first, not sit there. So let's see. Three minutes for this 1 hour. Oh, and we have news. Yes. It's a red folder. So let's see what happens. This should move the market. This should get us out of this fucking range. Chat. Hold on a second. My bloodshot eyes. Sorry for my bloodshot eyes. Damn. Powell speaking at 145. Yeah, I just spoke to him. I don't fuck with Powell. I got irritable Powell syndrome. I don't like that guy. Got that IPS. It's a long time. Came back to your stream. W. Only off stream today. Yeah, we have one trade this morning, and I was in the signal channel like 5 minutes before the stream started. We smacked gold for 30 pips, and we've been sitting here ever since. 31.6 to be exact. Thank you, Jay, for correcting me. Here it goes. Bad news. Good for gold. We should see this drive up. What are you doing? Come on. Yeah, I'm not trading this off the one. This is strong resistance. But if we pushed up above the range here on the re-break, I think we would look for a buy. But for now, we haven't. Did we flip? We flipped also, yeah. Finally a breakout? Not yet. We're still side by side, but it's less than a minute. It's been less than a minute. Should see some volume. Spreads are crazy high. It's so weird because my spread jumped to like 16 for a second and now it's less than 1. Now it's jumping. Now it's at 4, 3, 2, 4. It's just jumping. I'd be careful here. Got bad news. Gold should be driving up. Bad for the dollar. We don't have a trade of the day. Sometimes we have 3, sometimes we have 4, sometimes we have 5, sometimes we have 1 or 2. I think most often we have around 3 trades. 3 trades for the New York session is probably the average, 2 to 3 trades. Just you, what do you know, like, I mean, you want to trade here? Go ahead, you can do it. You know, I guess I'm not entering a position here. Looking like this, we're printing side by side for heavy news. Because you can't trade news in FTMO. I mean, it's not just FTMO. It depends on the broker. My spreads are pretty high too. My spreads are jumping 7, 4, 5, 6, 4. You know, it's jumpy right now, but they go up. Volume coming in. We doing a giveaway today, Wix? No, we are not. The person claimed it last night. I was telling you guys about this earlier. He was I mean, I could post it. That guy reached out to me. I think he lives in Bali or something like that. So the person from yesterday, yeah, they claimed their 25K account, and I'm gonna give away a couple more. I'm gonna give away 3 more this week. 2 on Friday here on the live stream, and 1 in a private session on Sunday in the live stream for the Signal channel. Yeah, Eddie's back, of course. He wasn't looking for a Tesla charger. He was looking for a phone charger. It's not too hard. Right, the first 5-minute closed here. Went nowhere. Yeah, later, Turpy. Enjoy your day. Don't know how people have that kind of spread. Well, for news, my spread has dropped now. It's 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. Yeah, it's around between 2 and 4. There we go. 1. So it's slowly dropping. First 5 minutes, it was dumb. Yeah, anyone on the leaderboard or the loser board? Anyone in the top or bottom 10 in the competition? Top 150, that's good. If there's a few thousand people in there and you're top 150, that's good. Top 50, even better. Why do I have the feeling there's only like 5 people from here in the competition? Should have been everybody. Should have been a few hundred of you. You're at 34. Somebody post the leaderboard in the clubhouse. Dev Nepal at 34. Sick. Sick. SW. Wow. Exciting news here. Absolutely no need for that, Ainge. Dan, most boring day is weeks for me. You mean most boring day this week for you? Later, Wawa. Why? Why we have a feeling we're gonna range here? Cause you playing the shit out this range right now. I know you take it sells here, buys here, sells here. But how many positions you already have, Hank? Hank plays the ranges. Oh, most boring day in weeks. I get you. I get you. That makes sense. Daily range is ass and feet. Look at that. Daily range has been shit here. Like that better. You ever watched the show Magic Secrets Revealed? No, but somehow it came up on my feed on YouTube just randomly. And it's always a guy in a mask, right? Because you can't do that shit without a mask. Otherwise, every other magician in the world is going to fucking put a hit out on you. What are you trying to be a magician? You're trying to learn the secrets of magic tricks? For my next trick, watch me make your money disappear. Chat's like, nah, we've seen that trick before. Chat's like, nah, I know that trick. Oh shit. Nah, that's your trick. You guys make your own money disappear on the daily. That's what I was talking about. You guys know that trick already. I can't even teach it to you. You guys know that trick. Wix was best trader buddies with Don. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my little bro. Careful with the little bro stuff in 20. Why? It's damn near 2025. So what? I gotta be careful for the next 2 weeks, and then what? I don't know. I'm not on X. My last conversation with him was like 2 weeks ago, and it was like a 3-hour conversation, and trading wasn't brought up not once. He didn't delete X, he just blocked your ass, bro. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what they're saying? Little as the word for the little and the weird. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I just speak English. I don't know what they speak. I speak English. Don't come for me, Wix. Set up the joke. I'm the kind of G your little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night. What is a DDLGDDLB relationship? I'm guessing it's some PDF shit. I don't know what it means either, but I would guess it's like pedophiles and shit. Remember the Uncle Ted days? Good old days? Yes. Shout out to Uncle Ted. Pattern trading? I'm not really sure what you mean. Zoom door. Yes, sorry, my bad. How you get groomed online? Just close the window. Joe, like, common sense ain't that common, and you give people way too much credit, right? And not enough understanding. It's like seeing an idiot driver on the highway, right? Like, not everyone would have thought the same way you would have thought. Like, if you see a guy doing dumb shit on the road, you'd be like, why didn't he just go there? Why is he fucking showing his start? Like, not everyone, like, you got to understand, people are living in with a little, like, you know, people have a force field around them, like an unpenetrable force field that you just can't fucking break through. You just got to leave room in your life for understanding. New documentary on Girls Gone Wild. I've seen the documentary on Girls Gone Wild, but not on the creator. I seen the other one, Aaron. She had like 40 episodes. They're all documentaries, technically. The hell is gold doing? I don't know. We had red folder news. You tell me what it's doing. Looking like it found support at the moment. Damn, this range has been ugly. If you could only see the day chart. Would I have to trade every day? Like, would I have to place a position? So if I was just trading the daily, here's what I would do. Every time the daily closes, whichever direction it closed, I would open the position in that direction. And wait for the close of the next day. If I could see the future for one day, I'm full margin on every candle. Full margin every single pullback. And sell, full margin. Buy, full margin. Wick to wick. The full margin buys right here. As soon as we get up here, I'm full margin sells. As soon as we get down here, I'm full margin buys. Full margin sells. Full margin buys. Full margin. You crazy? I'll be on the news. You're gonna see me on Sports Center in like an hour. Number one spot on Sports Center today. A trader made $16 gazillion I'm gonna be on Sports Center and the news at the same time. You're gonna see me on Sports Center because it was the best trade ever, and you're gonna see me on the news because I fucking crashed the markets. Some asshole today crashed the markets trading from his bedroom looking like a fucking mummy. Be news crews outside the house. Laser pointers shining through. Wow, gold. What are you doing? Rolling deep. Nah, the viewers slowly dropping because it's getting later, right? We're ranging. We were rolling deep. We were like 600 deep. I can't believe that's deep for us. It used to be like 1,200 deep. The average last year, all of the year, was 900 to 1,000. No top hook on the 5. I don't know. It's that time again. You're right. It is that time again. Man, I miss Boogie. I've BB taken L's these past couple days. You been? Yeah, probably thinking it's breaking out and it's going back into the range. Chat, while we're sitting here in a range, your last day, your last few hours to go get a instant funded account. So go get one, use code WIX, go get 2 or 3, because no more instant funded accounts after today. You'll have to buy the challenge. Yeah, you'll still get a discount, but you'll have to buy a challenge. It'll come with a challenge in the account. Go get that. Go get that. And make sure you go comment on on Saturday's IG post where I read a poem. Go comment on that post to be entered into Friday's giveaway. Show up on Friday to the live streams. I'm gonna give away a couple of 25K accounts. Woohoo! So delayed reaction for news here 25 minutes later. Hello. All right, we're moving. Nice. Strong resistance area. We look across, market has come down straight from this area before, but I think it's gonna have to be retested. How many minutes? 10:30. It's about to be 30-minute closure. All right, let's see if we can tap this area 53 here. We're gonna look for buys. Actually, we're gonna take a buy right now. Just took a buy right here. 54 dot. Oh, it's a little, it came out a little higher. 54.5, not 54.3. It's 2 minutes and it's 30 to close. I'm gonna wait for it to retest the highs here. And in terms of pineapples, 2651.4. 52.6. Yeah, right here, 52.5. It's possible we get that before the closure. We get 53.6. Lock in, we're about to have entries. Alright, chat, let's take a buy right here. Let's take another buy, 54 flat. As we come down, we've tapped that area. So got 4 positions running here. All right. Need about 2 or 3 more pips that I was looking for. Looking to fill out this wick to the left. Roughly this area. 54.9. Let's see if we get to 54.9. It's about 9 pips from where we are, 10 pips. Ooh, opened up top wick first. I'm gonna close 1, 2, 3 out of the 4, and I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna close full right here. I just closed all 4 positions here. W. Jay, give us a pip count. We don't. I'm worried that we don't have a bottom wick here. So as soon as we started filling this range to the left, I closed. It's highly likely this flips bearish. Before it should eventually drive up, but highly likely it grabs orders before driving up. Last trade, you won 19 pips. Awesome, awesome. If we get a bottom wick first, I'm still in this trade. But we don't have a bottom wick. We're just riding up initially. I wanted to see some extra drawdown before coming up because that. If you're still in here and it hasn't been 5 minutes for you, it should be already 5 minutes. But if it hasn't been 5 minutes for you, you go break even. No risk on the table, house money, secure some bacon, and be on your merry way. About to fly? Let it fly. It's got to open exactly the way I need it to. Otherwise, I don't really trust this flying thing that you're talking about, because we're also at a really strong resistance. Right? I was expecting to fill the wick, this previous wick, and if we filled it with a bottom wick, then we're driving off something, off a support. Right now, we're not really driving off anything. We're driving off something on the previous candle, right? But that was the initial push. Right now, I'd expect a low to be broken, grab the orders, and then come back up. If it doesn't, guess what? You have the hourly closure then coming up if it continues to drive up, right? We could trade that. I'm not dipping yet, Chad. I'm here for another 30, 40 minutes. We're probably going to have more positions. Win number 335. 325, sorry. Go. Come back the other way. See, so we would have hit B here. Let's get rid of that. Got our profits, played the range. Now let it do its thing and set up again. Let's see the 1 hour close. Oh, yeah. We'll be here through the 1 hour close. Your definition of play the range depends on the range that you're looking at. I'm playing this wick and this wick to the left. This little 5-minute, 1-minute range. You see it on the smaller time frame? Because we don't have a higher time frame range set up, so this is all I'm playing, just this little shit right here, these 11, 12 pips. Well, this range is totally 20 pips, so if I get 12 pips out of a 20 pip range, that's more than 50% of the range, you know what I mean? I'll play the higher time frame range when we have a higher time frame move. Oh, look at it. It's tiny range. I just see it in wicks, right? I don't need to go to the 1 minute. I know how the 15 and the 30 and the 5 and the 1 minute look pretty much when I look at the 1 and the 30. Like, I know how those small ones look. $50 pip morning. W. Well, if you think it'll have a stronger push up, that would be great for us. The stronger the push up for us, the likelier it is that we get an entry on the next hourly candle or the next 15, depending on when the push happens. Yeah, see, in this case, if you needed to hold longer than 5 minutes, I mean, you made more than us, but then there will be cases where you'll hit BE. I think overall, it'll even out. Attempt number 3 to break the highs. Can we break above? Nope. Huh. That's your thesis? No, that's your hypothesis. Now it's time to test your hypothesis to draw a conclusion. What do you think is a good sell? When it sets up, I'll tell you. We'd need to flip on the 30 here and probably break the previous hourly low. Just think about it. Think where you drive and think about where range 2 would be. Technically, this is one range right now. Oh, oops. But as you come down, find a level where you drive down from that you never come back up. Right, so this would be range 1, this would be range 2. Anything that closes bearish below there. Right, let's say you get this, oh whoops, let's say this happens. This is where I'm looking for sells. I'm sorry. Right, let's say this happens. I'm looking for sells below here. Any top wick here, here, here. I'm looking for sells on that top wick to continue down. That's when I'm looking for sells. I need to know that the market is heading bearish. Range 2 breakout, heavy push of off a higher time frame resistance, like that would all fall in line. That would be the market telling us, hey, I'm heading that way. We don't have to guess here. We can wait for it to tell us. Once it does that, and then you can hop on for the rest of the range. You're in sells, think it was a good time to sell. It's fine. Just getting ahead of the game. You know, it's a cowboy sell, because if you're right, you'll be super right for a super runner. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. You know, it's not 80-20 here. It's more of a 50-50 here at this area right now. Even 60-40 bullish probably. But it is a resistance, right? So you're selling at a resistance. Can't blame you. Just do you have other confluences? Where we could plan for a fresh buy after we push up, or after we come down, find a support and start holding support. I love sells that I just drew out, because I love sells that bounce off a higher time frame resistance, right? I'll take it on the 15 if it bounced off a 4-hour resistance, right? This is a heavy resistance off the 4-hour right here, right? If we all of a sudden get a push down on the smaller time frame, I'm looking to see what the market has done previously, and previously it's freaking melted. over 200 pips. Over 300. Look where it came down. It friggin' melted. 360 pips, 380 pips. So if it starts doing that again and a strong push down, then I'm going to say, all right, it's going to do what it previously did. Because, you know, if you're getting A and then B, then most likely you're going to get C. So workflow of things that happen or that need to happen. So I said, I hope Hank smacks his sells, because that would set us up for an entry also. Will you stream Powell speed? I told you I got irritable Powell syndrome. I can't. Not watching him speak. I will highly likely be in the gym. Highly likely I'll be high at the gym. I'm out. This thing moving funny. It's gold. It's doing gold things. We're gonna see the hourly candle through. If it doesn't set up, we'll call it a session and we'll catch it in the signal channel. What you hitting today? Shoulders. Trap City. I want a closure above, yes, but I don't just want a closure. I want the market to actually drive, not just close above. I want it to drive and pull back. So if we can get a closure, I would like a steep wick. The steeper the wick, the better. Right? If we can just drive through the range and get that wick, because I consider this a stronger level than this. The market was driving up, tapped it and rejected. Over here we were ranging and then the market decided to come down. So to me this is a stronger level. So if we can do that, then I'll say, all right, now this is becoming a support. If we close above there, we have volume, because if we didn't have volume we wouldn't close above. So the actual closure above the range is an indication of volume in itself, and we pretty much have direction with that bullish closure, a wick to fill. And if we open up on the next candle with a bottom wick, ideally this is where you take that entry, because this is the area you've come up from previously, and that's the area you would expect the market to come up from again. It just has to make sense to you logically. If you explain that to yourself, does it make sense or does it sound way off? Arms today? Yeah, no, I did chest yesterday. Sounds so off that it makes sense. Do you or did you journal? No, I don't journal. I hate writing shit down, honestly. It's the reason I never did homework in school. I never skipped. I aced all my tests. And I averaged like straight A's, but on all the tests. But at the end of the year, all my report cards would say B's or C's. And then when my parents come in for a parent-teacher conference, okay, I'm lying. My brother would come in for a parent-teacher conference because my parents were educators, so they'd have parent-teacher conferences too, right? But my brother would come in, and the teacher would be like, he's missing 19, or he's missing like 18 out of the 19 homeworks that we've assigned this year. I'd be like, all I needed to do was show up and listen, right? I never read the books that they gave. I never did any homework. But I always showed up to class, and I always listened in class, and I always got good grades on the tests. I just hated going home and writing. Looking like sells. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It'll print. I gotta be honest, if I knew the shit that I know now about school and like what mattered and what didn't, I probably would have never went to school. I mean, it's good that I did because I got cultured, right? I got an education, like, but had I had the same knowledge of like how much of it I'm gonna need, I probably would have never went. Right? Like I told you the other day, like knowing parallelograms really came in handy during parallelogram season. Fuckers should have taught about some taxes and shit. But I've never used sine, cosine, and tangent ever in my life. Ever. I know somebody with like 3 degrees, higher education. Bro, they'd be doing nothing that had anything to do with their school. See, Eddie took English courses. Only 1% of graduates find a job in their field. Like, okay, if you studied for 14 years to become like a board certified oncologist, you're getting a job, right? And you're going to become an oncologist, but like if you're gonna be a cop or a firefighter, or if you're gonna do like carpentry, or like, you know, like you go learn what you need to learn. If you're gonna do photography, like, right? Don't make things your hobbies, right? And then make school the important thing. Nah. The things that are your hobbies, make that your source of income, right? I don't treat this like a hobby. This isn't a hobby to me. I do this. You know what I mean? This is what I do. You treat things like a hobby, that's what they're gonna stay as your hobby. You're like, oh, just use it as a hobby. Have a job, use it as a hobby. If it works, great. No, fuck off. I got kids to feed. I got a family to get out of poverty. This ain't a hobby to me. Three wins today. No, that's from yesterday. Today, only 2 wins. Today, we have 51 pips with 2 wins. This is yesterday. Yesterday was an 80 pip day. Just got here. All good. 6 minutes for this 1 hour. How can someone get 45 million just like that? 3 words. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. Most males dream of lust. I dream of $100 million. That's my dreams. $100 million. Rich. Millionaire. Bumbukla. Rich. Hell yeah.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Accent's still terrible. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I can't go into that, Telemo. I can't go into that. I cannot come in there. Literally, figuratively, I cannot. I did not contribute to that OnlyFans fund. I did not. I don't know, bro. 45 mil is 45 mil. You know what I'm saying? How does that shirt on the beach go? I be seeing that shirt all the time. Every time I walk by the shop at the beach, they got the shirt that says, I ain't gay, but $20 is $20. That bitch got 45 million. Wow. What are you doing? Come on, gold. Where are we going? The hourly looks good. I mean, this rejection for this wick looks good. We would have to break the previous 30 low without making a top wick for me to look at a buy here. This is a really strong rejection area. Last minute of this hourly. Seconds. I need a top wick here. Well, I'm sorry, I need a bottom wick. That would have been wild. I would have taken the opposite position. I need a bottom wick before we fill the range up. Yeah, it opened up ugly. It didn't close great. But it's still an hourly closure, not just a 30. 15, we've stayed bullish. Damn. Oh, I see it, roller. We need to do the ones with the bigger positions, the bigger trades. We took any trades? Yeah, we had trades. Waiting for the market to do something, but it's already low. I'm thinking about calling it and going into the signal channel, if anything. Yeah, I'm gonna need more candles to print here. Yeah, gang, I'm gonna look for this on the next 30, maybe the next hourly closure. Depending on how we start driving, I'll look for this in the signal channel. So signal gang, just you know, lock in, be ready. I'm gonna call it a stream because I need a few more candles here. So I think for the next, until the next 4-hour closes, until this 4-hour closes, we have a couple hours. So I'm gonna look for positions throughout the next couple hours for the signal channel. Outside of that, I just don't want to sit in front of the screen the whole time. You know, typically signals, I'll come back and check the screen every 15-20 minutes. I'll be outside smoking. We should do like a, I gotta set this up. If I had a second camera, I would just probably, you know, tune out the stream and just kick it with everybody in the yard, go smoke, and wait for a position. But we'll set something up where it can be like more interactive, where it's not just sitting in front of a screen. That'd be really cool. Also, last day to get your instant fundeds. Go get your instant fundeds. The discounts to be activated, to activate discounts, use code WIX. Outside of that, yo, we're gonna run. Go comment on Saturday's post, the poem. It's real, right? People be commenting on the actual story. I'm like, no, the post in the story. Is it real? Go comment on that if you want to be entered into Friday's giveaway. Okay? Friday, we'll give away a couple of 25K accounts, and for the Signal channel, we'll give away one on Sunday. If you're part of the Signal channel, just be there Sunday. If you're not, you know, go join Signals to be part of that. Yeah. Gang, I'm going to call the stream W day. Really good day today. Moved a lot. We had a trade at the very beginning and very end. Throughout the session, kind of didn't set up, but it moved. There was volume. There's still volume. I'm just going to wait to see what the market does here. Give me an indication of what it wants to do, and then I'll hop on. So I'm going to be patient with it. Oh, you know what we haven't done today, chat? Ha ha ha. No. We can't leave. It's another W day. Another W day. What are we doing W days, chat? Spam some dubs. Let's fucking go. I fucking love you guys. That's awesome. A lot of dubs, I mean, another good session. Good session. It's been great. It's been really nice. December's treating us really well already, right? Big dub December underway. All right, gang. I'm going to say goodbye here. Kenny, Nick, Dr. Holmes, Zoom gang. Yep. See you guys in the clubhouse side of things. I'll see you on cam tomorrow morning. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. See you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern. Be here early. We might have early positions just like today. Except I'll try to actually hop on before we take them. All right. Mods, I got the best mods in the game. By far, bar none. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, mods. All right. As for me, my time here is up. Oh, Signal channel, just stay locked in. There might be positions, but my time on stream is up. And just like that, another New York session is in the books. Enjoy your day, everybody.